2, 1. Welcome everyone to the finale of the 1v1 Magic tournament. This has been so intense. We're really excited. We actually have the semifinals and the finals taking place today. We have our final 4 competitors. But first off, before we get into the competitors, let me introduce again for the last time of the tournament, my co-host of the evening. How are you doing, Mr. Mike Martinez?
Hello. What's up, everyone? I'm so excited for today. The day is finally here. We have the top 4 competing, and this is going to be insane. So,
it's going to be insane.
This is insane.
We have the best of the best. We have magicians from all around the world, and we started with 50 competitors. We're down to our final 4. They had to beat individual magicians all the way to get here, and it's going to be a blast. So now let's bring in our guest judge for today. How are you doing, Dynamo? Thank you so much for being here with us.
Man. I'm excited to see what everyone's going to show me. So it's gone down from 50?
It's gone down from 50, yeah. We had 50 people, and then every time that somebody wins a 1v1, somebody moves on, and then somebody gets eliminated. So now we're down to just the final 4.
Crazy. So this is the best of the bunch, all right? I don't know what to expect. So, but yeah, as everyone here, I love magic, and I'm always looking to kind of feel that sense of wonder that I got when I first saw magic when I was younger. So hopefully that can get brought back today.
That would be great. Yes, we have some incredible people. We have magicians of all different styles. We have let's do a quick recap for the stream. I'm going to bring up the spreadsheet, and we can see we have our competitors that are going up today. We have Adam Parisi, who yesterday did like a burlesque show, cabaret style act up against Stefan, who always has some of the highest personality scores of the entire competition. Philip Blessed, he does all of these really surrealist art piece narratives that are always out of the box. We never know what to expect. And then Jesus is this guy from Spain. He's from the Madrid Magic Circle, and he came out of nowhere and has just demolished everybody in his way. So we're really excited to see this set of 1v1s. So let's bring in our first 2 competitors. We have Jesus. Jesus is going up later. We have Adam Parisi, and we have Slightly Stefan. So we'll bring Adam
All right,
up
let's
here.
do it.
All right, Adam's coming in. And we've got Stefan coming right up. Guys, how are you doing?
What's going on?
What's up, guys? How are you guys feeling today? What's up?
Oh man, this is a hat off already.
This is a hat off.
The battle of the hats from the start.
We've been going at it in the chat room, so we're ready to bring it,
baby.
Yeah, you guys seem high energy already. I'm excited to see this.
So we can't wait to see your performances. I know I let you guys decide. This is the first time we've let the competitors decide who wants to go up first. So Stefan and Adam, who did you decide is going up first? Adam's going up first. I'm going to be first. Alrighty, Adam. So again, because this is the finals, there are no time limits. There's no timer. You can repeat an act that you've done previously if you choose. There's no penalty. We just want to see your best stuff. And remember that whoever moves on from these 2 1v1s will go straight to the finals. We'll have a short 10-minute intermission. Mike and I will do a couple performances during that intermission and give you guys some time to reset for your next act, and then we'll go straight into the finale. So, Adam, let me know when you're ready. The floor is yours. The floor is yours.
All right, we're in the semifinals of the 1v1 Magic competition. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I'm just overjoyed to be one of the last 4 competitors. Who knew that a magician who kind of looked like, Penguin from Batman Returns mixed with like Odd Job could somehow get into the finals of a Magic competition, right? Not bad for a fat guy. Okay. Now, before I start, I got to do this because I may not make it on to the next round, to the finals, because Stefan is really good. So I want to pimp my website, adamparisi.com. Go there right now. Right after this stream, I'm going to be selling my DVDs. I'm going to be selling the Hulk DVD. I'm going to be selling Jurassic Park 3. I'm going to be selling the 2000 rom-com Bedazzled. It's a really good. I'm switching to Blu-ray. So if you guys can help me out, I got some good prices. Okay, don't worry about it. We're gonna do a little trick. So now I'm gonna repeat something that I did in the first round with a couple of little spins on it. These guys have already seen it, so I'm gonna reach out. Dynamo, how's our lag? Can you hear me all right?
Yeah, it's good, man.
All right, Dynamo, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself. I'm gonna give you a shocking and revealing truth about me. I don't like animals. Now,
Whoa.
I didn't get born with that gene. I don't like dogs. I don't like cats. I don't hate them. I like to pet them, and that's fine, but I just don't want to own one, which puts me at direct conflict with my two daughters. I have a 10-year-old and a 6-year-old, and they really, really want a pet. So I decided, I said, okay, girls, this is what we'll do. We'll write down every single pet that we could possibly have, and today, on the semifinals, we're going to have Dynamo pick our first family pet. Right? No pressure, man. No pressure. So we wrote down all the different animals that we could have. There's a dog, right? That's classic. A cat, right? A llama. Okay, I really can't fit a llama in my house. I hope you don't pick that one. But the 10-year-old is really into llamas right now. It's like a Fortnite thing. I don't know, right? Hamster. We got a unicorn. My 6-year-old is really into unicorns. Everything. There's all different ones. We got bird. There's mouse, bunny, pig, spider. They really are all different. There's maybe 2 or 3 dozen here. Crab. I think I got that in high school. Never mind. All right. Dynamo, I'm going to mix these up. And I've got here a bag. I'm going to deal cards into the bag one at a time. And I want you to tell me stop. And wherever you say stop, you're going to get the very next card. Why the next card is because I can see this card in the monitor. And I don't want to try to influence you. Because you're very, very popular. You're very famous. I might have stalked you on Instagram or Facebook. And I know maybe you have an animal, you have an affinity towards animals. So you may think that I'm trying to force one onto you, but it's really a free choice. Whenever you want, you say stop.
Okay. Stop.
You got it. You get the very next one. I'm going to show it. I'm going to turn my head. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Is it upside down? I don't know which way we're at.
Other way.
Oh, okay, perfect. You got that?
Yeah.
Here we go. We're going to put it right in there. Hold a break. Do a pass. All right. Shuffle, shuffle.
Invisible.
Isn't it incredible? That's what happens when you don't need a break. We're going to dump them inside. And now, shake it up. Now, Dynamo, you're thinking of an animal right now. An animal, you could have picked any one, but you're thinking of one animal. I'm going to try to reach into the bag and snatch that animal right out of the bag. Now, you might think, Adam, you could reach inside the bag and somehow manipulate the cards. Maybe you have every single one of them marked somehow, and you felt the back of the one that Dynamo saw and just has in his head right now, and you're going to reach in and feel through all those cards and grab it. I don't know how I would do that, but maybe you're thinking that. So I will put in a little security device. Here is a nail. We're going to take that nail and shove it right through the bag, sealing it shut. Now, if I was to reach into there and pull out one card, and it's the animal that you're thinking of, right? Only the animal that you're thinking of, that would be incredible with the nail through it, but I'm not even going to do that, because using my hands, you could still say I'm somehow manipulating it. Instead, we are going to take this hammer. We are going to take this bag, and we are going to hammer this bag straight into my face.
No.
Just like that. Okay, this is not family friendly, but Dynamo, I want you to think of the animal. Here we go.
Shall I say it?
One is stuck to my, wait, I can't see. Hold on. I'm not going to go out of frame here.
Boom.
Is that it?
Is it bloody?
That is blood, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we got it. Now, the thing is, did you ever have a fish? Have you ever had a fish? You did. If you had to name a fish right now, what would you name the fish? Would you go with something like classic, like maybe like Blaine or Vernon? Or would you go like Marlowe or Tamariz? Or would you go like Mr. Shiny Sides or something like that?
Free Willy.
Yeah. Dory, Free Willy, I love it because I really need to know what we're gonna name the fish.
Oh, nice.
Nice,
Right,
dude.
the fish. Thank you guys. So wait, okay. He didn't see the fish coming, and hopefully you guys didn't see the martini with the potato chips and the 8-ball.
That's a callback to his other act. Great job, dude. Great job, man.
Awesome job.
Alrighty, we're gonna move Stefan and Adam out for a little bit. We're gonna have a little chat, a little deliberation about his score, and we'll see you guys soon. Alrighty, really fun energy.
Yeah.
So
I like that he did the callback to his 2 other acts. Or 3 other acts, I guess.
Exactly, he did a
I didn't
callback
get
to
the
his other
callback,
acts. Yeah.
obviously. But I mean, the guy bled for the competition.
Bled for the competition.
He bled for the competition. That's got to count for something, right?
Yeah, he put it all out there. He really hammered it into his face. The first time around, wow, yeah. There wasn't blood the first time around. This time, that was more intense. That was really fun, and I like that he added in a second kicker for those of us because we did. I think Mike just dropped out, but we did allow people to repeat acts that they had done in the past if they wanted to for the finale, and so he did an act that he had done before, but then added in an extra kicker that called back to 2 of his other acts for fun, and I think that was nice that he kept appearing things from the bag. That was really fun.
Yeah.
We'll do a quick just recap on how the scoring works for all the people that are watching at home and for Dynamo. So basically we have 3 categories, 3 criteria. We have creativity/originality is one of the criteria. We have entertainment level, and we have personality. We all give a score up to 10 in each of those 3 categories in order to find somebody's final score. So we give a creativity score, an entertainment score, and a personality score. And, man, I mean, he just brings it with the personality. Really entertaining. How did you feel about the act overall, Dynamo?
I mean, his personality shone through 100%.
Yeah.
And yeah, he's very entertaining. I mean, he is a very entertaining guy. So it was, what I thought was nice was there didn't seem to be like a switch in character from when he was performing to when he was being himself, which is what I always like. I've always kind of preferred, just to perform as Stephen or as that, I mean, as my character is myself. So I really appreciate that because I think it means that, the performance is like just natural to him. He's not trying to be anybody else. He's just trying to be unapologetically him. So I really liked that. Magically, I think the lay audience would find it incredibly entertaining and would totally be blown away by the magic. There was definitely a level of creativity there, but I'm interested to see obviously what the other guys bring because that's my first time seeing a member enter the competition, so I don't necessarily know the different variants in regards to how creative some of these guys are.
Absolutely, yeah.
But he seems like a worker, right? He seems like someone who he does this like religiously.
Yeah, I think before COVID he was performing a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I've just been obviously working on my own Zoom performances, and I know how hard it is to perform in this type of medium. So he definitely his energy came through the screen.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah, and it is tough. I know that he was expressing at the beginning of the competition how he hasn't been doing many virtual performances during COVID because Magic isn't his full-time job. He does Magic performances at night, and so for him, he wasn't really focusing on Zoom shows. So adapting his material to work over virtual was an interesting challenge. But I think he did a really good job of making it play for a screen.
That's one thing I found is actually rather than trying to create, I spent a long time trying to create Magic that's just for Zoom, and then I realized actually the best approach is to actually take the routines that you do in your normal walkout situation, try and find ways to make them work because. Yeah. Or more often than not, it's like it just tends to work out better rather than trying to reinvent the wheel.
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah.
Go with your strongest material instead of trying to just come up with brand new stuff that might not be as strong as what you already had. Absolutely. So for the scores, usually just for the first one of the day, Mike and I go first for the scores just to give a feel, and then after that we can totally go to different order every time depending on who has their scores first. But Mike, did you have your scores already, or do you want me to go?
Yeah, I can go first. Sure.
All right.
So for creativity, originality, I think I'm gonna do an 8 for that department, that
Mhm.
I
category.
think Mike's
For
Mike here.
entertainment,
Oh, Mike, you can't hear Mike? Let me move him out and back in.
No,
Okay, Mike, can you talk?
right, Scott.
yeah. Can you hear?
Can you hear him now?
You might have to move Dynamo out and
No,
in.
Yeah.
no, Mike.
All right. Alrighty. Can you hear Mike now? Mike, just start talking.
All right. You should be able to hear me better now. Hello.
Testing. Dynamo, can you hear Mike?
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Oh yes, I can hear Mike, and I think my video is my camera.
Yeah, I just moved you out of the room, so you have to turn it back on anytime. I just did that just to
Right.
kind of fix
There
your
we
audio.
go.
There we
Perfect.
go. Cool. Yeah, sometimes that was like a glitch with Discord, but we're good. Yeah, so what I was saying real quick, for creativity, originality, I think I'm going to score that with an 8. And for entertainment and personality, both, I'm going to do 9s for both of those categories.
Yeah, very strong. Very, very strong. Yeah, I think I agree on those scores. I think creativity, originality, I mean, the way that we get to fish is a pretty standard kind of card procedure. He does execute it very, very well. But I think that if there was a creativity department, I think that I would have liked a different way of getting to fish. But other than bringing out a set of cards.
I maybe because it's my first judging, I'm probably gonna err on the side of caution and go for like a 7 rather than
totally
an 8
fair.
because I don't necessarily know. I haven't got anyone else to judge. My
Absolutely,
on,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And the thing is
I'm
that the score that you give right now has no bearing on any of the future matchups or whatever. It's just about him versus Stefan. So you can compare, once you have a gauge for things. Absolutely. So you're feeling more of a 7 for the creativity, originality.
I'm gonna go like 7 and then 8 and 8. So just
Seven,
drop
8.
one down from Mike just to be like I say, I don't want to like kind of blow it all on the first one.
Yeah.
And then not be able, then it'd be like misjudged.
Absolutely. And I'm gonna do an 8.5 for entertainment level and a 9 for personality. I appreciate that he bled for us for this tournament. I'm gonna do a 24.8, and let's bring Adam back in and let him know his scores. Adam, how are you, man?
Oh, hey. Let me turn that camera on. Hey, what's going on, guys?
Welcome back.
Thank you. So
yeah, man.
So Free Willy, right? That's what we named it.
Yeah.
I gotta give this to my kids.
Bedazzled.
Yes. Bedazzled. I like it.
But
gotta bedazzle his aquarium too.
Exactly. Yeah. Just gemstones all over for fish food. We loved your performance, Adam. I mean, as always, you had such great energy. And Dynamo was actually talking about how he really liked that there wasn't a moment of you switching into character. It was more like you were just kind of always the same person, and that was really cool.
I felt like I got to meet you, and it also was the first time meeting you, so it's quite nice to meet you. And also you bled for the act. Like, I mean, that's commitment right there.
Yeah.
Who says magic doesn't hurt?
Yeah. And you actually one thing that was also nice was when Chloe was here and she saw that part with the blockhead part, and she was talking about, for virtual, because there's only one angle and we can't really see the depth, it's really good to turn to the side so people really see the length of the nail going in. And I feel like you totally stepped up that part and had the nail going in. Yeah.
I hate watching that effect, and I've seen people do it before, but I was like, no.
My wife hates it too. She can't stand it. She doesn't.
So you got a final score of a 25. I actually bumped up my entertainment level to the 9 because I appreciated that he had taken that and made it adapt better for virtual by making sure that you could see the angle and stuff. So you got a 25 average, which is a super solid score, especially for the semifinals. And a really great personality score across the board. And we're just really excited to see what happens with this matchup. So we're gonna bring in Stefan and see what happens. But great job, Adam.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Good luck, Stefan. Good luck, man.
Stefan.
What up? It's your boy.
The head turn. All right, man. The hat
Oh,
battle
he's
has
back with the
begun.
hat.
Got the Fedora gang.
Fedora
All right.
gang.
So
Now,
I gotta twist out my camera, so just hold on. Just give me a second before I make sure I'm
Alright.
still in frame. Ooh.
all
Okay,
right.
make sure everything's in frame. Okay, not a little bit ish. All right, cool. So
Okay.
we got the table back, guys.
You got the table back.
Got the table back. All
So let me know when you want to begin.
Wait for it.
A good view.
All right, let's go.
Time starts now.
What up, y'all? So we in the semifinals. We got I got a couple things here. I got 4 aces and I got the 4 jacks on the table. We're gonna put these aces, as it is known in French, on the card box here, and we're gonna do a little trick with the jacks. You got a favorite jack, Dynamo?
Yeah, Jack of Spades.
Jack is my man. Hopefully, I got the jack in space. All right, big bullet. So we're gonna put these beats on inside the deck.
It's actually
Pause.
my favorite card in the deck.
Oh, bro, that's dope, bro. So we're actually gonna put all these somewhere inside this pack so it doesn't feel left out. So your jack of spades also included. We're also gonna put this into slow motion, by the way, dramatic. All right, cool. So now these aces are a little special. These are aces are in the sky. So you're gonna notice the aces change. The magic word is this magic time, bitch. There you go. So now these are jacks, and then inside the center are all the aces. Now, I know what you're thinking. I don't know what you're thinking. That's what you're thinking. So, here's the idea. I could just simply teach you this trick. I could just simply reveal the secrets of this, or I could just give you a whole lecture on why revealing magic is not a good thing. And shame on you, Blaze, for trying to expose magic to the world. Nah, I'm just gonna reveal it to you anyways. I'm gonna show it to you. So, here's the idea. I'm going to do this time one at a time. I'm going to do it step by step so you know exactly what's going on. We're going to take the aces. I'm going to put these on the table here. I'm going to take the jacks. Now, there's a super secret move that I'm going to do this one at a time with. It's called the super move. Not super, supa, S-U-P-A. So, look, we're going to take that. We're going to do the super move. Boop, boop. Do you guys see the move? See, that's what. It brings one of the aces inside one of my jack pile here, which is pretty dope. Here, I'll do it again. I'll put the aces somewhere inside the center. I got to do the super move, and that's the move. So now I got 2 aces, 2 out of the 3 aces. So you see how dangerous this is. You can do this in a poker game too. So all I got to do is that was 2 times that time. See, now I got 3 aces, and now 1 final jack. Here, we'll do this one more time. We'll just do the super move. Jesus Christ, that was real good magic. So now all 4 aces are actually back in my pack. Now, if you want to do this super move really good, you got to be ambidextrous with it. So I got to do this on my left hand now. Yeah. See, that's the move. So now I got the jacks back, and now the aces are actually on the table. So I'll do this again for you in super slow motion. Watch close. Are you watching?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Good talk. So we're putting 1, 2, 3, 4 jacks here, and the 1, 2, 3, 4 aces here. So again, super slow motion. Watch my hands. No, 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 no. Look. So I know you don't believe me, but all the aces are here now, and that should leave all the jacks right here. Now I know it's a little hard to catch. It's okay. I'll do it again. A little slow crowds in the back. So we'll take. Let's take the jacks. We'll take the jacks. I should say aces. What am I thinking? And we'll take these 4 aces. We'll put them right here on the pack. And we'll take one of the jacks, and all you have to do is just watch that jack. Watch. Boom, super visual. So you see now all of these are the aces, and now on the table here should be all the jacks. Magic. That's my axe.
Nice, man.
Nice.
Great job, dude. Alrighty,
Good job.
Stefan. Awesome energy as always. We're going to move you out. We'll have a little chat, and we'll see you soon. All right, now it's just us. Well, I mean, the stream still sees, but it's just us.
Oh man, I wonder like what Stefan would do if he just had this huge production and could do a stage show. Like, I wonder like what that would look like. But
yeah, you can tell he's got like a larger than life personality.
yeah.
You need to see the face on the screen as well as the sleight of hand, as well as the incredible card skills. You need to see it, the full package, right? in
Yeah.
order to really feel it. Yeah.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man, he was fun. Like I liked his energy. Like I feel as a similar way he was performing as himself. Which is really good. And I feel like technically he's probably doing slightly harder magic in some respects. But it was making it look pretty effortless. Like it was pretty seamless.
Yeah. Yeah, everything was executed really well. He has a great personality and charisma. I think that if I were to compare the two acts, which we do just judge this one kind of individually, but if we were to compare the two acts, I think that the only downside to this one was that I don't know if it necessarily escalated. It was kind of like we got to this phase, and then it was a lot of the same trick over and over, just in different ways.
I think magically it could have escalated, but I feel like he almost threw it away a little bit.
Agree, yeah.
But it might have been partly because just because of the camera angle, and you're not being able to kind of him having to kind of duck down in order for you to see his facial expressions and stuff as he's performing. So, like, I think if he was doing that live in front of you in person, it would be a whole different feeling.
I agree. Yeah, I think that it would be really awesome if it was live in person. I think that because of the fact that it's through a screen and also the fact that it's the same kind of plot just over and over of the aces and the jacks are going to switch places again and again and again. And yes, the final one was more visual than the others, but I don't necessarily think that in a spectator's mind it's more visual. I actually thought that the first one that he did in the deck was probably the cooler one of the aces and the jacks switching.
The first thing, and I thought it was really funny when he did the actual magic move, and he had some crazy magic word.
Yeah,
that he said.
Yeah,
I thought that was funny.
Yeah, he was like, "It's magic, bitch," or something.
Yeah,
he just did that.
Yeah. Like I feel that there was no reason for me to care why those jacks and aces were changing places. As a viewer, like I had no connection other than the fact that I like to watch cool magic. I think if I was put myself in the shoes of a viewer at home who maybe wasn't as interested in magic, would it hold my attention in the same way?
Right.
Yeah. It's less of a connection to it. It's more like you're just kind of sitting back and watching this guy do something. There was a lot less interaction than in the previous performance.
Yeah, and I think the one thing that this medium lends itself to is allowing, is the magic that you can connect with through the screen. Really does lift the performance in every way. Absolutely. And I feel like that was a slight difference between his performance and I think it's Adam before. It's Adam, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Is I felt like I was able to connect more with Adam. But I think it's partly due to the angle, but then it's obviously Adam had picked magic that could happen in this frame, which I think it lends itself better to to the medium.
Yeah, absolutely. Huh? What are we thinking score?
He had great chops though. Like he was doing some serious skills there. Do you know what I mean? So.
Oh yeah, everything that he did was pretty flawless when it came to technique and it was really magical. It was just a lot of repetition of just watching him do something and less interaction. And I think like the point that you were making, one thing that's really nice about virtual is that there's no front row seat versus somebody in the back. Everybody is kind of on a level playing field, so you can interact with everybody in the audience a lot more than you could have before. So just in a different way. So I wish that he had more moments that involved our participation or and like you said, a reason to care about those specific cards.
Yeah. I mean, in regards to creativity, for me, maybe it's just because it's hard for me to judge in the sense of like I've had cards in my hand since I was a little boy. So the material he was doing flawlessly, but it was I'd seen a lot of it before in different variations in the past, so it wasn't as fresh and original to me as I would maybe liked it to be.
Absolutely. I agree.
Yeah, I'm thinking probably what you guys might be thinking as well is just like the category for him that has been most consistent has been his personality. So I'm thinking that's probably going to be the highest scoring category across the board.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he just extrudes personality, and sometimes that shines through his performance as well. But yeah, I agree with what you guys have said already. And I mean, who wants to go first?
I'll
Yeah.
go purely on a skill level. I don't even know if that's a category, but purely on a skill level, I think skill and creativity, I'd say a 6, because it was definitely up there in like the skill side of things. I just think the creativity was a bit lacking.
Yeah.
And then on the personality, I mean, it's got to be a, even in, even taking away any negatives I've said about the performance, personality was like a 10 still. I mean, he was like, I kind of feel like I want to get to know the guy more and see what he's all about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And then entertainment, what were you feeling?
Entertainment, I would maybe go to a 7 because he's entertaining, but I didn't feel that the material was particularly that entertaining.
Right.
I totally agree. Yeah.
So 6, 7, and 10.
I thought 6, 7, 9. And or I just put an 8. 6, 7, 9. Yeah. And what were you thinking, Mike?
I did 7, 8, and then 9.5.
7, 8, and a 9.5. All right. So his final score is a 23.1, which is a very high score, especially considering the other rounds. But Adam did win this 1v1, so we can bring them in and let them know their scores.
All right.
Hey guys.
What's up, guys? Yeah. You guys are both just amazingly talented at what you guys do. Totally different ends of the spectrum when it comes to style and presentation. But the thing that the judges keep saying most about both of you guys is how it feels like you guys aren't switching characters in between like performances. You guys are kind of showing your true, authentic selves through your performance, and that is gonna like really put your score high for the personality category. And so. Yeah, great job to the both of you, regardless on who moves forward. You guys both did absolutely great. So, yes.
And,
Thank you.
Yeah. And Stefan, you got a 10 for personality from Dynamo. He said he just wants to get to know you.
Hey, Dynamo.
Yeah.
So
hold on a minute.
Yeah.
You've changed hats.
I do.
This is like a proper hat off.
Yeah, this is hat off.
Now.
Man, how many hats can we switch into? Whoa! We might have to give extra points for hat creativity.
Yeah.
Just a great job to both of you. Stefan, you got a really, really solid score, man, of 23.1. I hope that you look back at the feedback that we had and everything, but I mean, really well done. Everything that you executed was flawless, but Adam did get a score of 25 overall. So Adam, you are moving on to the finals.
Nice!
So congratulations.
Oh, no. What am I going to do?
But congratulations, Adam.
Real quick.
All right, yeah,
Thank
prep
you so
something.
much.
We've got another 1v1, and while that's happening, you can prep and get ready. But
Thank you guys. Both awesome though, like seriously. I'm loving
great
the
job
hats
to
as well.
both of you. Yes, the hats are the best part.
You see Dynamo.
Great
So
job,
we're gonna
Stefan.
move them down, and we'll see you soon. All right. Okay, so now we have our next 1v1. We have Philip against Jesus. I have no idea what Philip's gonna pull. Now, Philip asked me to preface the act. He asked if I could have Dynamo watch all of his previous performances, and I was like, I really don't think that we can do that, because the judges are supposed to judge based on this performance. But I think to give you a little context for it, without having to watch over 25, 30 minutes of his previous acts, we'll say that all of his previous acts have been storylines, and they've been taking place in different parts of his house. So he did an act that started off where he was brushing his teeth in the bathroom, and so he turns on his camera and he's freaking out because he's brushing his teeth, and then he did this whole thing of Q-tips going through his ears, and like it vanishes, it goes through this ear and comes out this ear, and then goes through and then comes out his nose, and then another one comes out his nose when he does this, and then and he did other, Q-tip stuff. He did another act where he was in his shower, and then he was talking about all these things in his shower and doing magic with them, and then said that there was this
sounds like he spends a lot of time in his bathroom.
Yeah, he does spend a lot of time. Every single act has taken place in his bathroom so far, at least at some point. He did one in the shower where he had this aging cream, and then he ended up turning into, I think it was his dad. He ended up walking past the shower curtain and then turning into an adult. So that was fun. And then there was this real psycho
super creative, bro.
Yeah,
really using the medium.
Yeah, really and the thing is that he's really using the medium. The one criticism that we've given in the past was not enough magic. It was so much narrative, but then he would have like 2 tricks in there. But I think that gives enough context for what he's done. Is that he's done these really creative acts where it's the storyline, and I'm really excited to see what he does. So Philip and Jesus are coming in. So Philip, I just gave Dynamo a rundown of your acts.
Oh, thank you so much.
So I just let him know. Yeah. Hey, Jesus. Hey, Philip. So I didn't have him watch all the previous acts, but I did let him know. I did let him know about what happened in your previous acts, about it being them all somehow ending up in your bathroom at some point, and you having the Q-tips going through your ears and through your nose, and having stuff in the shower. So that gives a little bit of context. Jesus, I'll give context for his previous acts. He every single time has done something totally different and blown us away every time. He's actually the only competitor that's in the finals that hasn't gotten a save. That means he's just beaten every person that he's gone up against. Whereas some of the competitors have been eliminated, but because their score was so high, they got a save for that round. So Jesus is just he's from Spain. In his first act, he did a blindfolded Rene Levon style act where he only used one hand and did gambling sleights with one hand blindfolded. The next act, he did a comedy routine where it's these torn up cards, but then 4 different torn up cards fused together, and now he's pulling animals out of bags. It was just this really funny comedy routine that was off the wall. Then the next routine, he was actually up against Philip, and he decided to do a narrative piece, and he had a green screen and took us on a hot air balloon ride, and it was super creative. So we have no idea what to expect from either of them. And Philip, you are up first. So I've pinned you. Are you gonna start with your camera off like per usual?
Yes, that's correct. I'm just gonna try and figure out how to pin this microphone real quick, and then I think I'll be on my way. Thank you.
Cool. Let me know when you're ready.
All right.
And because there's no timer, you can actually just start whenever you're ready. So we'll give you time.
Thank you. Did somebody say something? Shh! Get in here, quick! I'm hiding in the closet. There was this shadow, a shadow outside. I think Jesus is trying to murder me, but it's okay. It's okay. You guys, guess what? I have a toy box. And it's okay. Everything's gonna be okay. See, so if I get hungry, then all I have to do is pick up this, and all I have to do is turn it into a lollipop, and then I can eat it. And then, dang it! Oh, not the Q-tip again. Okay, maybe not that. Okay, that's not gonna work. Okay. Man, it's kind of dark in here too. I kind of need a light, but all I have in this room are stupid cards. Oh man. Oh. Well, actually, you know what? Maybe if I try something. Maybe if I go here and then squeeze really hard, maybe we can maybe if we do right there, we can kind of get it to go there, and maybe if we open it up, get some matches. Match. Oh, sorry. And then we'll go ahead and just strike it. I'm kind of hungry too. Okay. Oh no! But I only have a couple of matches. So what happens if I run out? If I run out, then I'm gonna end up like the protagonist from The Time Machine by H.G. Wells. Oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I know. If we just give it a blow, you'll actually see that the match goes back, just like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I was being rude. Dynamo, would you like a match?
Yeah.
Yeah? All right, then
Yeah.
we'll take this one, and excuse me, and we'll make it new again, just like that, as you can see. And then we'll go ahead and just swipe it on here. In about 4 to 6 months. Yeah, unfortunately, Magic's not as fast as FedEx, unfortunately. But but you should get that eventually. Yeah, and so, but the reason why I'm here is because I think Jesus is gonna come for me, but I'm actually prepared to be here for a very long time. See, I can still get my education down here. I'll show you guys. So this card, it reminds me that 4 divided by 2 equals 2 plus 2. Wait a second. I guess these things are actually not as reliable as I thought they were. But at least this one does. This one reminds me that 5 equals 4. That's not quite right. Oh, that's better. 4 equals 4. That's better. That's better. But yeah. What after that though? Let's see what I got in my box. Oh, dang it! I should have used this to eat the matches. Oh no! I had a fork the whole time. Now it's useless. Maybe if we do this, we just straighten that out a little bit. See, the back is completely bent. But Jesus is still after me. But do you guys want to kind of see something like I would consider a live action prediction?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So, in this box, I'll show you our characters. Here, we have Jesus. And here, whoops, forgot to take that out. One moment. And then over here, we have me. That's Philip. All right. And Philip versus Jesus, just like that. Now, before this competition, we were best of friends. We used to hang out. We were on good terms, at least. I didn't know him yet, but we were on good terms. It was great. Now with the competition, Jesus wants to murder me with a watermelon knife. And he struck first. So then he attacked me. Wah, wah, no, 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 no. And so just like that, I turned into this. And it was terrible. But then, after his round, he turned back into normal Jesus, and he was fine. But for me, I was still beaten by his magic and by his amazing skills. And so, but eventually my wounds did heal. Come on, thing. All right. Wounds. And with that, then eventually I did become happy. And with that, I'll show one more thing because I forgot one detail. So with his watermelon knife, what's interesting is that if I can show you, see that watermelon knife? The reason why I think that he's at my house was because I found this watermelon knife in my house. And that's why I think he's coming to kill me. So yeah, and I also saw a shadow. Thank you. That's my performance. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time. I apologize for not being as well put together or specifically practiced as I might have hoped, but thank you so much for bearing with me.
Thank you, Philip. All right, no need
Thank
to
you.
apologize. Thank you. All right, we're going to move you to the other room, and we'll see you soon. I never know when your act is actually over because you always have like 3 endings, and you keep saying bye, and then you freak us out again. All right, see you soon. So he did say that thing at the end about apologize. I wish he hadn't apologized, but I mean, he is right that the other acts were much more of a full story structure. This one, I think because it was the last day and he wanted to do something different, he was just like, let me just literally have a box of tricks. Just do a bunch of tricks. So that was a little unfortunate.
I mean, his character's fascinating, right?
Yeah. He does have a fascinating character.
Like, yeah. Fascinating. Yeah, it's hard to kind of compare to anything else out there.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I wouldn't even necessarily say that it's not a magic performance, is it? It's like it's more than that.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's like it's a character piece with magic added. That's what it feels like. Whereas I think he clearly works on the character a lot. So I think if he was to, you know, I think it almost like the magic needs as much attention adding to it as the character itself to really make, you know, so that they, because I think his character overshadows the magic. And the magic becomes a bit throwaway, but I guess maybe that's part of his character. It's like magic's happening all around him. He's like the victim of the magic as opposed to making the magic happen.
Yeah, it's kind of like the assassin witness victim kind of thing. Like he's not the perpetrator of the magic. He's the victim of the magic, and it's really cool. I mean, he does in his other acts. He's done such a great job of tying it together to this full storyline, and it's just so many twists and turns. And it's like this is more of a kind of surrealist art piece in theater than it is magic. And in the other ones, it was way less magic. I mean, this one I feel like he took the feedback of let me have more effects, but then dropped a lot more of the cohesiveness of the act, you know. So it was I don't know if that was necessarily a good trade-off when it came to the entertainment level. It's tough because I'm happy that he has so many magic moments, but I wish that they were magic moments that worked together instead of just literally being like, here's a toy box of stuff.
Yeah, and it felt like it was one big sketch, but it felt like the magic was a bunch of sketches within the sketch, which didn't really tie together so well.
Yeah. I would say that's the one part that probably needs the most polishing is just the cohesiveness of the magic integrated with the narrative. And I mean, it's a tough thing for that type of style because it's like a balance. It's like you have to try to like make it balance in a way that's not too much of one thing but not too much of the other. So
but I think I'm fascinated by his character. I mean, I kind of am a bit gutted that I didn't get to see the other performances because his character is just like I say. The minute he's on screen, you know, you kind of want to know what's going to happen next.
Oh, absolutely. I'll send you some of the highlights from his previous performances after this, so you can check out what he's done
that'd
before.
That'd be awesome. Yeah, because there's not a point when you're watching him that you get bored or you don't want to watch. You kind of want to see what's coming next. You know?
Absolutely.
So yeah, it's really hard because like on a magic level, for me, it was lacking a lot of magic in regards to material, but there was a lot of magic just in his performance, which was fascinating. So
the only other thing I would have to say too is I wish he would have just kept his mic in one spot instead of like carrying it and moving it around. Because there was some parts where it was hard to hear him.
I thought
like behind him.
There's some parts where it was hard to hear him, and there were some parts where he was very loud.
And I'm glad that he acknowledged that it was a dark room because then I knew that the lighting was because that's the scene that he was trying to set, rather than just all of a sudden the lighting being a bit bad. Because it also made it a little bit hard to see what the effects are. You know, I think the objects he was using to perform with were actually quite hard to see, which you know didn't necessarily lend itself to the medium as well.
Yeah, and it's a tough thing when you're doing that for camera and you have some magic moments that methodologically need it to be dark, and then you have some magic moments that don't and actually it's a hindrance to them, the fact that it's so dark. You know, it's a balance, you know.
I'd love to see him in a theatre show. Like to see what
definitely.
What I think that'd be epic. Like
absolutely.
Yeah.
He's definitely been an audience favorite because people just get freaked out by his story and his character. It's so entertaining to watch whatever he does, and regardless of the amount of magic.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I think I'd have to go like, a solid 9 on creativity.
Mm.
And even a 9 on like his character. Maybe like on entertainment, like it was entertaining, but I feel like it was missing something, and it never quite got to where I felt it needed, where I wanted it to get to. So for that, I'd kind of put like a 7 on the entertainment category, but 9 and 9 for the other 2 categories because like he's a fascinating character. I'd love to see more of his work.
For me, I thought that it was very creative, but I thought that I wish that he had, like his previous performances, had the use the creativity to have it more cohesive, just because of being so off the wall. So I put more of an 8 for the creativity and then a 6.5 for the entertainment level, but then also for personality, I think it's an 8.5. So
yeah, nice. Yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat as you guys. I feel like the entertainment level was just kind of diminished because of what we had just discussed. So in order from creative to personality, starting with creative, I'll do an 8.5. For entertainment, I will do a 7. And for personality, I'll do a 9.
all right. So he got a final score of 24.1, which is still very solid. It's a higher score than Stefan, so if he had gone up against him, he probably would have won that matchup. But let's bring him in and let him know. How are you doing, Philip?
I'm great. Thank you so much for thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you, man. No, like fascinating. Like your character is awesome.
Thank you so much. Oh.
We all said that we wanted to see you in like
more.
Okay.
We all wanted to see you in like a theater show. We think that you would be
really
great in one of those.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you just have so many creative out of the box ideas that like it's more about your crazy story and narrative with some magic thrown in, and it creates this like really unique thing that not many people could pull off, but you have it kind of nailed down into your specific style, which is awesome. But yeah, great job.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm glad. Yeah, I think the closest thing I come to for was like I was really delirious. So then all these like crazy ideas came like last night. So that's kind of where this routine came from. So
well, it's really fun.
Awesome.
So you got a final score of 24.1. I hope you look back through our feedback because it was mostly positive. Just some things about wishing that it was a little bit more cohesive like your other acts were, where everything made sense together. This was a lot of different bits all thrown together. And luckily you have such a great character that you can make it work together. But those are some of our thoughts. So it was a 24.1.
Absolutely.
It's a really solid score.
Okay.
And let's bring in Jesus to see his performance.
Yeah.
Jesus! He might not be here. He might be in Philip's closet trying to murder him. Let's see if Jesus is here.
Watermelon knife.
No, I'm not. I'm at my home. Give me a second. Can you see me? No, you can't, right?
No, your camera's off. Oh, now we see a fire and a moon.
That's nice. That's what you should see.
Nice.
Okay, perfect.
Alrighty. So, Jesus, whenever you're ready, just let us know. Do you see the fire and the moon, Dynamo?
Yeah.
All right. Let us know when you're ready, Jesus,
So, well,
and you can go.
ladies and gentlemen, let's get started. This time, I would like to tell you a story, so please come closer and hear the story of the trick shooter. So the trick shooter was a man who saved the world long ago. That was very long ago. Maybe we'll need his help again. First, let's meet the trick shooter. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming to my show. Thank you so much for coming to the Trick Shooter show. First things first, I will start by using a knife. I will use not only a knife, but I will also use. Maybe we can use. It's hard to do for something only with a knife. Maybe we can also use a deck. There we go. So I think maybe Dynamo, you can help me choosing a card. It doesn't really matter the card. So say stop, just because that's what magicians say. But...
Yeah. Stop.
Okay, that's it. So it really doesn't matter. Okay, but remember your card. Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll put your card more or less in the middle of the deck, okay? And we'll shuffle a little so we can lose your card. And this time, I will try to find your card but with my eyes blindfolded. I think I have seen this before. Anyway, so I will try to blindfold myself. That should be the easy part. So, here we go. I will try to locate your card without my side and without my hand. So first, let's put all the cards over there. That's it. And I will try to find your card. I think there it is. So you had a card, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember it?
Shall I say it out loud?
Can you name it, please? Yes.
Yeah. 8 of hearts.
What do we have there?
Boom.
Nice.
8 of hearts.
Nice. It is. But you know, that was part of the show. The trick shooters always throw his things. So let's try something else, because you know, maybe when you heard about the trick shooter, you were not expecting me to use a knife. You know, that's not why they call me a trick shooter. They call me a trick shooter because I use a gun. So let's start with the show. Here we go. But right? Here we go. But what?
What can this man not do?
And for the grand finale. Well, now that we have a gun, let's use it. So you are going to get to know why they do call me the trick shooter. So let's use cards again, and this time I will locate your card using my gun. So exactly the same, maybe, okay, Dynamo again, you can say stop whenever you want.
Stop.
Oh, okay, that's perfect. So that will be your card, okay?
Yes.
Can you see it? Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
And let's do exactly the same. I will shuffle. But this time, I'm going to throw all the cards into the air. I'm going to shoot at your card, and I will try to catch your card before it touches the ground. Okay? So, here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
Nice.
And we have one card with a hole over there. Can you name your card, please?
The 4 of diamonds.
And here we have the 4
Oh,
of diamonds.
Nice.
nice.
But you know, the thing is that although you love and the crew, the crowd love the show, you are not there because of the show. You wanted his help. So you said, hey, trick shooter, can you help me? We need you again. The creature is still alive. There's no way I killed him, he said. I remember I killed him with just one hand. He lied. I mean, okay, don't worry. Let me do it. I'm going to kill that creature again. But you know, if if I'm going to kill him, I will use the only type of bullets that work with him. I will use this kind of bullets.
Did you pull out a Q-tip?
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
This is not yellow, it's just white, you know? But whatever. So, I think this is the only type of bullet that will work. So this is the only type of bullet we can use. So, here we go. Let's go find the creature. So, let's go there. Here we go.
What the heck is it? It's a video game now? What?
Okay, I think the creature lives in the toilet, or lives. That's where he's
Oh my
always.
God.
So we are going to find him. Try to find him. So we are going to the toilet. Okay, I think he will be. Oh wait. I'm, I don't want to die in the ride. You know. There we go. I think he must be over here. I think. Oh wait.
Oh my god, he did it.
Oh,
I think he's.
Oh
I
my
think he's
God.
close. Wait. He's there. I killed you once. I will kill you twice. Fighting sounds as I come back to the set.
Fighting
Fighting
sounds.
sounds again. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's not the end of the story, but that's where my story ends. Because now it's you who decide who won this fight. But what I can say is that although the trick shooter wanted to kill that beast, he had to say that that beast was a very, very, very good beast in every sense of the word, and that he made the trick shooter alive.
Wow. Wow, Jesus. Wow. All right, we're gonna move you guys out. We're gonna have a chat, and we'll see you soon. Amazing job, Jesus.
Holy cow.
What was that?
What did I just see?
I know. What? So he found out that he was going to go up against Philip. Let me see what time that I posted who everyone was going up against, because he could have very well gone up against any of the other guys. I posted last night at 11 p.m., which I believe is in the middle of the night in Spain's time. And he only found out from just last night that he was going up against Philip for this matchup, and decided to incorporate the Q-tip and incorporate the Laura's hand, which was something Philip did in his last act yesterday, and have him shooting Philip. So Philip was right that Jesus is trying to kill him.
Crazy. I mean, yeah, there was good magic. Even the knife appearance at the beginning was cool. Like, you know, the production level was amazing. The idea of the fort, I mean, yeah, he's kind of up there, isn't it? I
Yeah.
understand now why he's been killing the competition.
Yeah. Wow. Because he doesn't need the green screen. 3 of his acts have been pure sleight of hand acts that have been incredible. And then he just decided to make it a video game near the end just for the story.
Yeah, that was crazy, isn't it?
Wow.
Yeah, it was almost like he knew that he had those strong magic moments already, and the rest of it was because it was just going to be like a strong narrative, like a strong story going into the video game segment. And because he already nailed his
Fighting
magic
sounds.
segment. Yeah, action noises.
Fighting sounds. Fighting sounds while I return to the set.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was crazy. I mean, yeah, I think he's definitely like a 10 for creativity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just a 10 for me.
Yeah. Wow.
Like I can't really. I can't even really fault it or even give any negatives
Yeah.
because like it's so out there and just like, it's just different.
Yeah, it was just wow.
Different, but it has elements of everything that you need to make an interesting performance.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of any negative. I mean, I wished that maybe that at the ending there was another magic moment or something, is the only, I guess, negative I could say. It kind of ended a bit abruptly, but at the same time, I feel like he was saying the act is kind of over now, but this is not where the story ends. Let me go and just fight Philip now. And he did produce a knife, so Philip was right about the knife and Jesus trying to kill him. So that was
it's so weird.
It's just crazy. Wow, these guys! I would love to see these guys do some kind of duo performance. That would be the most incredible Zoom show.
Yeah, of course. It's just like it's so funny how they're kind of mimicking each other back and forth between their acts. I mean, it's so
like
funny.
they're bringing the best out in each other.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, I kind of think it might be my first straight tens.
I mean, I would love to have seen his acts as well previously, just to get an idea.
Mike, what are you thinking?
Man, yeah. Oh man. I think I'm gonna do this is gonna be my highest score so far in the entire tournament.
Yeah.
A 10, creativity, originality.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, I think I'm gonna do a 9.5 for entertainment, and then I'm gonna do a 10 for personality.
That's exactly my score. It was 10, 9.5, 10. I just wish that there was one more moment at the end, magic-wise, rather than the way it ended. But I mean, this is the highest score of the competition by far, a 29.6, nearly perfect. So, wow. Let's let them know.
29.6. Holy cow!
Hey guys.
Hello.
Gosh.
I'm so happy you guys went up against each other. That was crazy.
This is like the kind of thing that people would buy pay-per-view tickets for. Just this type of back and forth and this mimicking between you two. It's insane. It's almost like you guys are working together to like make this tournament just as best as it can be, but I know that's not the case. But yeah, it was
This is the coolest coincidence of all time, though, that we had each other incorporated in the story. I did not see that coming.
But also,
That
Philip, the
is
fact
so
that you
amazing.
predicted in your story that Jesus was coming after you with a knife trying to kill you, and then Jesus produces a knife and then says, "No, I'm going to bring out a gun," and then proceeds to try to kill you.
Man.
I mean,
it was planned that way, so
it was just
we had little spy cameras. Yeah, I hacked into the CCTV and
just amazing. I mean, just you guys are so creative, both of you. It sucks that one of you has to be eliminated in this one, but Jesus, from one of the judges, you got the first ever perfect score of a 30. And then from the other two judges, we gave you 10-10, and then it's just a 9.5. We just wish that there was one more magic moment at the end just to kind of wrap it up, but because it kind of ended a little abruptly. But I mean, nearly perfect. You got a 29.6, which is the highest score of the competition. So Jesus, you are moving on to the finals to go up against Adam Parisi. So congratulations.
Thank you so much. Very well done, kid. Thank you so much. I want to say that this act and the other one, the hot balloon, they exist thanks to Philippe. If I was matched against something else, they won't exist. So I think he deserves a lot of recognition for that because he's so creative that I think we all have a lot to learn from him. So that's my
We do, Philip. You
so much.
brought it consistently.
You.
I mean, round one, you got the highest score of the competition, and it was just beaten with Jesus's score, but at the same time, you still held the highest score for the longest time, and you've done so amazing. I was saying that I would love if you two collaborated in some way, because I feel like that would be the most entertaining virtual show, seeing how you guys made a story. But yeah, thank you for saying that, Jesus.
Yeah. Great job, guys. You're
Thank
still
you
in
so
high
much.
demand.
Yeah, man. Awesome.
I
Really
do have a question.
Yes.
What happens if I do this same trick now, this same routine now?
You can. There's no penalty. I mean, it will just be judged compared to Adam's act, and I don't know what Adam's gonna do either.
I mean, it's not guaranteed that I will get the same score, right?
It's not guaranteed you'd get the same score necessarily, but
Because
I,
it's going to be based on your performance in that moment. So
Yeah.
so keep the energy up.
I
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. I
But
will.
you
I don't
have
think I'm
you
gonna do
have
the
say
same
around 10 minutes, maybe a little more to prepare. We're gonna take a little intermission. Mike and I will do a couple performances. I'm also gonna run to the restroom, and we'll give you guys a break.
No Western now. Western is out.
We'll see you in a
There goes
bit.
the green screen.
He's moving the green screen out. Great job, guys. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, guys.
Alrighty. So now we have just a short little break for them to get reset so they can get ready for the next performances, and then Adam will be going up against Jesus. Mike, does your performance need both of us?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Can
Yeah,
you take some
so,
chat
I mean, we could-
questions, and I'll be right back?
Yeah, let's take some chat questions. After you come back, I'll do my restroom break, and then we could jump into some guest performances.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. See you soon.
Jump performances, sorry. And yeah,
I
so
won't
everyone
do
who
a restroom break.
what'd you say? You won't do
I
one?
won't do a restroom break. I'll just hang out.
Yeah, it's became a daily thing for us, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But anyways, everyone who's watching on the stream, thank you guys so much for being here the past 9 days. That's insane. So yeah, we're gonna open it up for any questions that you guys have in regards of the 1v1 Magic tournament, the Discord, any questions for myself or of course Mr. Dynamo. So yeah, send in some questions. We'll answer some for right now, and we'll wait till Blaze gets back, and then we'll jump into some performances, and then we'll give some time to Adam and Jesus to prepare for their finale. But yeah, Dynamo, what have you thought so far about what you've seen today?
Yeah, I mean the creativity is kind of it's inspiring.
Yeah.
Yeah, like like I said, I wish I'd got to see more of the previous performances to see what brought us to this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm kind of excited for the final now. I mean, so the final, do they literally have just for 10 minutes now to create the whole routine? Or will
Yeah,
they
some
kind
of them.
obviously, hopefully they'll have been planning something if they got to this point. I
Yeah,
guess.
I think some of them have been planning it, but we don't really know. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. I mean, I'm sure they might, no pun intended, but they might have some tricks up their sleeves that we're not
Yeah.
ready to. So let me read a couple of questions. Will there be a second tournament? The short answer to that is yes, there is going to be like a season 2. We don't know when, but we'll keep everyone up to date on that with Discord and social media and stuff. And yeah, so probably more than likely there's going to be a second tournament. Blaze is back, so I will be right back.
All right. We'll be right back. Was Mike taking some questions from the chat while I was gone?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, someone was asking if you want to jump in with the jam sometime. Sure. I assume that sometime if you're ever available, might hop in one of the jams or whatever and hang out. But
I only found out about the Discord like about a week ago, so
yeah,
it's a whole new world opening up to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's been really cool. We used to just have, when we first started out early last year, we just had kind of scheduled jams. We would just get people together on Thursday nights. And then now it's gotten to the point where we have so many people that every single night people are jamming, and they're all in different channels. So we'll have people talking about coin magic, people in a separate one talking about mentalism. So it's been really cool. Yeah. But I'll also let everybody know what the prizes are again for whoever wins this final matchup. So first off, the prize, you will get a one-of-a-kind Magic Discord hoodie here. So we have our hoodie, and yours on the back will say 1v1 Magic Champion. Yours will say Champion on it. That's more of one of the minor prizes. You also will get $100 to any Magic company that you choose. You also get a gift from Xavier Spade. all products on Lost Art Magic for free. He'll give you a coupon code so you can order all of the products and get those for free. And we also will be giving you a special role on the Discord server so everybody knows that you're a 1v1 Magic champion.
Blaze,
You'll have a couple extra
there's
features.
one more thing that's being added to the gifts as well that I just got in from a former special guest judge, Mr. Ryan Edwards. He said that he's going to be making a custom 1v1 Magic Tournament card clip for the winner that he will be shipping out.
Nice.
So that's the newest prize. So thank you, Ryan, for doing that. Appreciate that.
Thank you, Ryan, for including that. Yeah, Ryan makes really, really amazing card clips, and so that's awesome that he included that. So we've got a lot of special prizes, and we're really excited to see this matchup. This is going to be so intense, having Adam versus Jesus. I'm just going to put finals here, and we'll go Adam Parisi versus Jesus. And we've got their scores. Alrighty. So, Michael, do you want to go first with your performance, or you want me to go first? Up to you.
Yeah, I will go first. No problem. I'm actually gonna bring in one more person. I just need one more person for a spectator. So let me drag in. Let me see. Let's do one of our moderators. Let's do Giselle.
All right.
1v1 judges.
Hey, Giselle.
Hey, Giselle.
Hello. Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you
Hello.
again, and thank you to Dementor, Leo, and also Travis as well for being such great moderators and stuff like this throughout the entire tournament. Backstage crew, this would not be possible without you guys helping everyone else out. So thank you.
Thank you so much.
But
and all
yeah,
their
I
social
will
medias
go
are in the
ahead.
chat. So what were you gonna say?
Yeah, it's in the Twitch chat there. So, but yeah, a lot of you guys know me as doing mentalism and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to do something a little different regarding a deck of cards. This is the Phoenix deck. So we're gonna try something a little different. Do you guys all have like your phones nearby? If you do, that's perfect. Yeah, just keep it next to you. We're gonna use them a little bit later on. But let's see here. So I'm just gonna lower my camera a tad so you can also see my table. Okay, perfect. So box of cards here. Blaze,
Yes.
and Dynamo. I want you guys to both think of a number between 1 and 52. But in case there's any kind of freak accident or anything like that, and I don't want you guys to pick the same number. Blaze, how about you pick an even number? And Dynamo, you pick an odd number between 1 and 52. And Giselle, you're going to be the final piece of the puzzle in just a moment. I'm not going to have you pick a number. I'm going to have you think of a playing card, okay? But don't pick like an obvious playing card. Pick one that, I mean, I probably wouldn't know because I know you pretty well. So try to throw me off. Okay. So, Blaze, you're thinking of an even number.
Yes.
Dynamo, you're thinking of an odd number. And I've had this deck of cards here this whole time. I want to show you that this is a special deck of cards because they are marked. So I'm going to open them real quick so you can see them. And what I mean by that they're marked is that they're written on, they're actually quite marked with numbers on the back of them. So this is like number 4, this is the number 13, the number 48, and 35. So they're all numbered 1 through 52 in this deck. So I'm going to just go ahead and remove the cards that you guys were thinking of. So Blaze, you were thinking of an even number. Go ahead and say that out loud, and I'll go ahead and remove the card from the deck.
Okay, I was thinking of the number 22.
The number 22. Okay, so I'll just do this up close to the camera, and we'll find the number 22. Let's see here. With number 22, there's 27. If you guys see it, please let me know. There's 23. And any specific reason why you chose the number 22?
I bounced around a couple numbers. At first, I was thinking 44, and then I didn't know what you were going to do with the number, and if you had to deal that many cards, it felt bad, so I just cut it in half.
22, right?
Mhm.
Okay. I think this is probably going to be the last card in the pile. Let me see here.
Let's get to it.
22.
Come on.
Oh, there it
There
is.
we go.
The number 22. Okay, perfect. That took a minute, but we'll just put that right there. I hope you guys can see that. Dynamo, you picked an odd number.
Yep.
Go ahead and say it loud for the first time.
Number 17.
Oh, the number 17. Okay. I'll go through and look for the number 17. Again, I'll ask you the same question. Any reason you chose the number 17?
It's my favourite number. It's my grandpa's birthday who got me into magic. It's my birthday. It's my sister's birthday.
Wow.
It's
Oh my
my
God.
wedding day. My wedding day. It's my wife's birthday. Yeah, it's kind of a quite important number to me.
So the number 17. All right, this obviously means a lot to you. So I'll choose the number 17. It's right here, and I'll go ahead and put that down right there. Okay, Giselle, you were the final piece of the puzzle. I told you to think of any playing card, not a number, but an actual playing card, right? Do you have one in mind?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead and say it, and I'll take it out.
All right. I mean, you said no number, but 7 of spades is what I was thinking.
The 7 of spades. Okay.
Yeah.
That's actually one of my favorite cards as well. So the 7 of spades. We'll go through here and we'll remove the 7 of spades right here. Okay. I'll just put that on the table. All right, perfect. So I'll get rid of these cards. We don't need them. So these are your guys' 3 selections. Blaze picked an even number. Dynamo chose an odd number. And Giselle picked a card, the 7 of spades. Now, this is the part where your phone comes into play. If you guys have the app Instagram, and for anybody else watching in the stream as well, if you go to Instagram and type in Mike Martinez Magic, go ahead and go there and scroll all the way down to my very first post, and you should see something that looks very similar to this layout. There should be 3 cards in the picture, and once you guys have that loaded up, just let me know.
Right here.
Okay,
Yep.
perfect. And everyone in the stream too, you guys should be able to see this as well. We'll start with you, Blaze. You chose even number, right? You chose the number 22. In that photo, can you see what the card is on the far left?
Yes, it's the 4 of spades.
The 4 of spades. The 4 of spades.
Yep.
And you chose the number 22?
Yes.
That's really weird because this is the 4 of spades. And now,
Awesome.
Dynamo, you chose an odd number, any number. The number 17 you said actually means a lot to you. There's no way I could have known that.
Nope.
And what's the card in the middle of the photo? What is it?
The King of Hearts.
The King of Hearts. Okay. I'll go ahead and grab your number 17 card. I'll flip it real quick, and you can see that this is the King of Hearts.
Nice.
Perfect match. Perfect match. Giselle, you were a little different. Again, the final piece. I didn't have you pick a number, but in that photo, there is actually a card face down with a number written on the back of it. And you could have chose any number, or I'm sorry, you could have chose any card. You chose the 7 of spades. What is the number written on the back of that card? Can you see it?
Don't do it. 37.
37?
Yeah.
And you chose 7 of
No.
spades?
No.
That's really weird because this is the number 37. Back in the
Nice,
press
dude.
match.
Great job, man.
Yeah.
Excellent social media plug.
Oh,
Yeah,
and
just
please follow me on Instagram. No.
Great
No,
job,
yeah,
man.
thank you guys very much. I really appreciate you guys letting me do a quick little trick for you. Yeah, and I'm excited. Thank you, Giselle, for also coming in last minute for being my third spectator.
Nice to meet you, Giselle.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Thank you.
Alrighty.
I go back to the waiting room now. Great job, Mike.
Alright. Giselle, yeah,
Thank
if
you.
you want to give me an update on how those guys are doing, I'll do a really quick performance, give them a little bit more time in case he needs to tear down his green screen.
Perfect.
And then we will be ready to get into our finale. Alrighty. So, let me turn my camera off here and switch to this. So hopefully if I go to this, you should be able to see my camera right here. I want to make sure that you can see my side angle. So let's do this. Turn this off. The stream is black for 2 seconds, guys. I'm just switching cameras so that everybody in the Discord as well as all of you can see the camera angle that we're working with. All right, great. So we have this. And now we'll start this. And can you guys see me? Can you see my 2 angles? Perfect. Alrighty. So We'll give you a little mix. And Dynamo, you were saying that you've had a deck of cards in your hand since you were a little kid. So I'm assuming that you have way more experience with cards than 99% of people. So you might have a little bit more of a sense for cards, a little bit more intuition when it comes to them. So first off, while I'm mixing, can you just get a card in mind?
I can't see you at the moment.
Oh, you
but
can't see
I
me.
can
Okay.
hear you. So
Oh, okay. Well,
no,
let's try this.
I've got two squares on my screen that's like rotating.
Let me try this. All right. All right, Dynamo, can you see me now? Dynamo, can you see me? Can you hear me? Well, now we've encountered a different issue. We're gonna just do this and make sure that Dynamo can hear us. Can you hear us, Dynamo? Dynamo, can you hear us? What a turn of events.
Stand by, stand by. He might have to like just leave the call and jump back in. It's probably an issue on his end, I'm thinking.
So we're currently having some tech issues with Adam, so it's a good thing that we're doing these performances to give them some time.
Okay,
Dynamo,
nice.
if you can hear us, it would be good to drop out and come back in. I'll move him down. Dynamo, can you hear us? There's no camera on, so we'll see. Dynamo, can you hear us? Dynamo? Interesting. It seems like you're trying to talk, but we can't hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Perfect. Okay, so now I'm going to turn my camera on and let me know if you can see me. Can you see me, Dynamo? Okay, you can see my hands now? Interesting. I don't know exactly what's happening to it. He just keeps disappearing. Dynamo, you don't need to have your camera on at this moment, but can you hear me? Okay.
Dang.
We're gonna wait for Adam's tech issues to resolve, anyways. But
okay,
we'll move him out and back in.
This kind of works out, I guess.
Dynamo, can you hear me? We are all having tech issues, apparently.
Yeah, I wonder if there's like some type of server bug or something. Yeah.
Dynamo, yes, we can see you. Can you see me? I'm gonna turn off my camera. Komodo hype is right. I'll just do some card moves and stuff while we're waiting for the audience. Dynamo. You don't need to try turning your camera on just now, Dynamo. Can you hear us first? It might be Dynamo's internet or his iPad is potentially freaking out. Can you hear me, Mike?
I can hear you, yeah.
Okay, well, Dynamo has moved down into the waiting room. Back up. Dynamo, can you hear us? Oh, okay. We can see you. Can you hear us?
Oh, no. I can see him clearly.
Audio.
I just can't hear him.
You want to change your mic? Okay. Okay, I don't know why we can't hear you. Have you changed your mic settings at all? You can hear us, but we can't hear you. We can't hear you. All right, we're going to try it one more time. Let's see what we can do if Dynamo's gonna change his sound settings. If you happen to have headphones around, maybe put those in. He just went dark. Okay. We'll try moving him out. Well, in the meantime, I could do a trick for Mike.
All right.
But I feel like we probably should get Dynamo all set.
Yeah. All right, we'll try to. Hold on, I'll be right back. Let me just jump in 1v1.
All right, so I'm gonna just chill with the audience and answer some questions while we're waiting for Mike to make sure that Dynamo is all straightened out. So, everybody here, we're gonna just have a random card. We have the Jack of Clubs, and we're going to just lose that in the deck. Oh, that didn't really work out. All right, we'll just take the Jack of Clubs and we'll put it back into the middle here. And that actually just, okay. Well, that didn't work either. Okay, so in the middle. All right, good. So here we no. Okay. Let's put that back in. And is okay. Oh man. Okay. So we have the Jack of Clubs. This isn't really working out. I'm supposed to put it in the middle. Okay. That's not really happening. All right. So we keep getting the Jack of Clubs. I promise that there's no other Jack of Clubs in the deck. We just keep getting this one here. It somehow happens to be on bottom as well. And what's weird is that it's the bottom card, but also the top one here. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, we're gonna see if they can get Dynamo's tech set up again. I don't know why he suddenly dropped out. It might be that my video is too powerful. What's up, Mike?
Hey, I was just he's gonna probably do a whole iPad reboot. Maybe that'll kind of kick things back in. So
okay,
yeah.
So that's fine because it'll give some time to the competitors. I'm gonna answer some questions in chat now. So people are saying, does he only answer Discord questions? No, I answered the questions. Does anyone remember me? I'm Dom. I was in the Magic tournament. Yes, Dom, you were great. Dom, you crushed it. You made it a couple rounds. So really well done, man. And where I learned these card moods, I'm actually doing a learning cardistry series on my page. Dynamo. Alrighty. Can you hear us? We can see you. Can you?
My video.
And we can hear you. Perfect. All right.
Yay!
Great. All right. Now, Dynamo, can you see me? My cameras, the
Yes.
two angles?
Yeah.
Perfect. All right.
Yeah.
So, Dynamo, like I was saying, you said earlier that you have been holding cards since you were a little kid. So, you probably have way, way more experience than 99% of people with cards. And you probably have kind of like a sixth sense for them. So, I'm going to just give these cards a mix. And while I'm mixing, can you just get a card in mind?
Yeah.
All right. Actually, which one would you guess is on top of the deck right now? I bet you have really good intuition with cards. What one would you guess?
4 of clubs.
Oh, just a guess? That just felt right?
Yeah, the moniker. Yeah.
The moniker, yeah. Do you want to change or are you happy with it?
No, I'm happy with that.
All right. It's just a guess. I'm not going to look. Let's just see. That was a really good guess, man. All right, now, that was a guess, but I'm assuming that that wasn't the card that popped into your mind at first, right? When I said, think of a card, you changed it last second to the 4 of clubs, rather, all right? So let's focus more on the card that you were imagining. So what I'd like you to do, imagine you're looking through this deck, and you're seeing the card that's in your mind. Which one were you thinking of?
The Jack of Spades.
The Jack of Spades. What I'd like you to do is imagine you're looking through this deck and you're seeing a big Jack across the face of the card, 2 J's in either corner with the spades. All I have to do is just touch with one finger this card. And now, the moment that I touch the Joker, it actually transforms into your Jack of Spades. You could have named any one. Now, that was a little test of your intuition. You had a really good guess at the beginning. Let's try one more thing when it comes to a guess. Let's put this back in. I'm going to say it's about like, it's probably a little more than halfway. All right, that way we're not dealing forever. But I'll put it back in about there. And now could you just name any number? Let's say, you know, where do you think the card is? You know, what number in the deck? If I were to deal down the cards, what number do you think it's at?
I would say 27.
27, okay? So a little more than half. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. We have the 27th card here. You could have named anyone, but you wanted the Jack of Spades. And here we had it at the 27th position. Now, this Jack of Spades is unique to you, right? So we're going to actually make it unique to you right now. So we know the Jack of Spades is unique, and let's just put a D on it for Dynamo. All right. Here.
D for Dynamo.
D for Dynamo. And now here. Now The Jack of Spades is unique to you. Now, earlier, it was about your intuition. It was about guessing. And remember, when I touched the Joker, it turned into the Jack of Spades. What I'd like you to do is imagine now that when I touch this Jack of Spades, we could actually go back here. And now we should have a Joker here. And so now we wonder, where is the Jack of Spades? I'm going to actually switch over to where you can just see me big, because this entire time we've had a lot of questions about all the guitars that were in my background. I'm not going to be able to hear you for a second, but I did have a guitar over here. And if you see here, we actually have a guitar right there. But do you see something in the headstock right there?
Yeah, there's a card.
We actually have something that's been locked in there in the headstock. And now if I just pull that out of the strings here, we have one card. And here, you should see a Jack of Spades that you named with the D for Dynamo. Alrighty. I hope that gave enough time for the for the people to get ready. All right.
Blaze always killing it.
Thanks, man.
So good.
I hope that gave enough time. We both were we just decided today to do a quick performance, so it's very impromptu. But let's bring in our next two performers and make sure that they are ready. Okay.
All right, this is the grand finale.
Jesus and Adam.
Oh, again.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Oh, let me start the.
Alrighty.
What's going on?
Rumble.
Hey. Welcome back, guys. So this is it. This is the grand finale. This is winner takes all. Guys, this has been such an incredible thing to see. I'm so happy that the two of you have made it this far. Whatever happens, this is like I said, this has just been incredibly fun. You guys are both incredibly talented. Congratulations, just in itself, for making it this far in the tournament. And I'm excited to see what you guys have for this final performance
You
here.
two
So.
are the top 2 out of 50 competitors. And now we're down to the final 2. Adam's got a new hat, and we'll see if it's a new act as well. So Adam, you are up first. And
All right, let me
Adam.
just get ready.
Alrighty. Let me know when you want to start.
All right, ready when you guys are. Can you hear me all right? Can you see me all right? There was some server issues there for a second. All right, let's go. Well, first of all, come on, big round of applause. We made it to the finals.
Alrighty.
Awesome. All right, so guys, I had a dream last night right before I went to bed. This is not a lie. I was like in that in-between like twilight dream, and I came up with a trick. I woke up, I wrote it down on a pad of paper, and I spent most of the day ignoring my work, ignoring my kids, ignoring my wife. I'm probably going to get divorced after this. So, look me up on Tinder. But all I thought about was this magic trick. Honestly, truly, this is the first time I'm ever doing it. Or it just came to me. I wanted to incorporate my 2 favorite things, right? I have a lot of favorite things, but magic and comic books are pretty much my 2 most favorite things. You can see my comic book wall back here. I got a bunch of stuff over here. I got figurines and things like that. So yeah, I'm a comic book nerd and a magic nerd. I was trying to make sure that I never got a date ever. Right, the real magic trick is that I found a woman to marry me and have kids with. That's the magic trick. So I wanted to do a little magic trick, please. I got a deck of cards here. We're going to do a card trick, and we're going to try to tie it into a comic book trick, and let's do it. We have, if I ask you to name a card, that would be pretty cool, but I'm not that good. We're just going to do this. We're going to shuffle up the deck like that. Give it a little overhand shuffle, and a cut. Blaze, I'm going to deal down cards, so I don't see them and you don't see them either. I'm going to deal down cards just like this onto the table. Anytime you want, you say stop.
All right, and stop.
Stop right there.
Yes.
You got it. I'm going to show you the card. I don't want to see it. Can you see the card?
Yes.
Okay, we gotta get closer. I really don't want to look.
You can see it, yeah.
Perfect. Look, one less, one more. Different cards, right? Fair as fair can be. Now, just remember that card, and we'll get rid of the box and the deck. We don't need them again. So we've got a card selected. Now we need a comic book selected. Here is a box of comic books. I've got a bunch of different comic books, lots of different comic books. We got Deadpool comic book. We've got a Spider-Man comic book. We've got Velvet. Oh, this is a great series. You got to look it up. There's a bunch of different comic books. We've got Harley Quinn. We've got the Avengers. We've got Venom. Lots of different comic books. Wake. We've got Deadpool. We've got Jonah Hex. We've got Wake. Lots of comic books. Blaze, I want you to pick a comic book for me as I go through the comic books like this, and I throw these priceless works of art onto the floor. I want you to just go ahead and say stop for me as I go like this.
All right. And stop.
One more, or this one right here?
That's good.
This one?
Yeah.
I'm going to show you the comic book. Do you know this character? I don't think you're a comic book fan.
I don't know Alpha, no.
You don't know this person?
Oh, shouldn't have said it. I don't know.
That's all right.
We'll go with another one.
That's all right. Tell me, we'll do another one. Tell me when to stop.
All right, stop.
You sure?
Yeah, right there.
All right. Look at that character. Do you know that character?
Yes.
Does anybody else know that character?
Yeah.
Perfect. We'll put it back inside, and now I've got a bunch of comic books on the floor. And now, before we go, Blaze, I want you to see in your mind a name. A name is going to pop into your mind right now. This is going to freak you out. Watch this. A name pops into your mind right now. It's an actor's name. An actor's name. It begins with an S. First name S, last name C. First name is Sean, last name C. He was in a bunch of James Bond movies. He's Scottish. What's the name?
Sean Connery.
Oh, damn it. Connery. Oh my God. Connery. 16 across. Connery. Why couldn't I remember that? All right, Connery. Okay, never mind. That has nothing to do with it. All right, here we go. You've got a card, Dynamo. Blaze has got a comic book that he may or may not know who it is. Are you guys ready? Here we go. Right over here is a rubber chicken that's been on the shelf the whole time. And inside the rubber chicken's mouth is one card. Shut your mouth, chicken. Give me the card. All right. One card. I'm going to put it here so it doesn't go out of frame. And we can't play any type of music that's copyright, but maybe I can hum it. Dun 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 dun.
It's Woody Allen.
Superman and the Four of Clubs.
No.
Is that it? What? That's not it? Which one was wrong? Both of them?
Yeah.
Or which one? The card was wrong?
Both
or the comic book? Which one was wrong?
The comic book was wrong.
The comic book's wrong and the card is right, though.
No.
No, they're both wrong.
Yeah.
Blaze, you messed up the trick. Okay, so that's all right. Don't worry. Don't worry. We're going to kill the rubber chicken.
Uh-oh. Oh, God.
Wait, let's stop that. So you're saying both of the things were wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take you on a tour around my comic book room. Look, here's a bunch of comic book stuff. Lots of comic book things. But the most important thing is I have a unhealthy infatuation with Funko Pops. Does anybody know what Funko Pops are? I have over 200 Funko Pops. There's a
Oh.
bunch of Transformers Funko Pops. There's a bunch of characters. There's, let's see, Weird Al. There's Muhammad Ali. Dynamo, do you have a Funko Pop?
No.
No, you don't. But I'm going to show you right up here is a Spider-Man Funko Pop. What was the comic book character you were thinking of?
It was Spider-Man, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Spider-Man, and there's a card right in front of Spider-Man. Let me come over here. There was a card right in front of Spider-Man. What was the card?
It's the Eight of Diamonds. Eight of Diamonds.
Oh my goodness. We did it. We did it.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Awesome.
Great job, dude.
Thank
Good job,
you guys so much. Thank you for coming on the tour of my comic book cave.
Great
coolest
job,
room.
man.
The
That was
coolest
so
room.
fun. Alrighty.
Thank
We're gonna
you.
move you guys out. We're gonna have a little chat and we'll see you soon. Wow.
Oh, wow.
It's really fun. I'm happy that he finally used the backdrop as a reveal because we were wondering about that every performance, you know? And
Yeah.
that was really fun.
I had to move over to the plug socket because my battery was running low. But I saw I'm glad that you remembered the card because I was like, oh, what was the card?
Oh no, I got it. Yeah, it was good.
But yeah, I liked that. I almost think that was the one time where his character slightly maybe made the magic a bit confusing because like I think he didn't necessarily need to do the gags, you know, like in between stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like the crossword thing, it was cool, but it kind of I think there was a few of those things where I was like, hold on a minute, so who's the superhero again? What's the card? Like, you know, it kind of detracted my attention a bit away. Whereas I think if it had stuck straight to the magic, it would have probably been stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought that the Sean Connery thing was really funny. It obviously wasn't a magic moment.
It's funny.
But
I just think it was the
gag.
wrong time to do it.
Yeah. It would have been better to do that before we had all these things we needed to remember instead of making it feel like a reveal. Yeah.
Oh, someone in the comment section says that his shirt changed as well.
It did.
Did it
changed.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, it's a Spider-Man.
Oh, wow.
Spider-Man again. Yeah.
That was
That's
the reveal,
cool.
yeah.
Cool.
And the card was on the thing that he used to cut up the chicken.
Yeah. So the card, because it originally was a 4 of clubs on that thing that he was going to cut, and then it was an 8 of diamonds, and then the card was on the Spider-Man that was around the room, and he changed to Spider-Man.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool. The only thing I wish was just that the Spider-Man Funko Pop was just like behind him the whole time, or like in like visible the whole time. Yeah.
And it would have also been nice if it was like inside something. It looked like, you know, you could have maybe just placed the card there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, the room was so vast. Whereas if it was inside a cabinet, which, you know, you couldn't get to easily, would have been more powerful.
Absolutely.
I agree. Yeah.
But I think, you know, the whole routine, like I say, it really plays to his character. You know, I like the fact that he's clearly massively into comic books and into superheroes, and, you know, he kind of was, you know, I feel like you get to know him as a performer, which is really important, I think. I mean, there's one point where he did turn into Woody Harrigan.
He did turn into Woody Harrigan.
Yeah.
So an extra reveal.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was a good act, you know, like I'm kind of Jesus is coming up, and who knows, you know, it's a tough one, but
anything could happen.
I think creativity, you know, is like a solid 9 there.
Yeah.
For me.
9 creativity.
His personality, like I say, he's got a 10. His like personality is incredible. And I would say a 9 for entertainment. Like I say, I think the only reason it dropped a point on the entertainment for me was I think there was moments where he could have pulled back on the gags and focus more on making the magic stronger rather than getting laughs.
Absolutely, yeah. Because it was just too many. It was too many things to remember and think about, and it kind of distracted from what was the important information.
A little bit. That, in my opinion, anyway. Like
Agreed. Yeah, I think personality, is either a 10 or a 9.5. I think that it was really cool that he showed his personality with that. I would go with a 10 for personality. I think entertainment level is I think it was probably a 9.9. I agree with your scores. Yeah, I think entertainment level, I wish that he had had the Spider-Man closer to him and more in view. That way it wasn't so far away and felt as though he could have manipulated that or had somebody else manipulate it. Which I don't think that was part of the act, obviously, considering his shirt changed as well. But it just, that might have affected a little bit. But 9, 9, 10, very strong. What were you thinking, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a 9.5 for creativity. I'm gonna do a 9 for entertainment. And then for personality, I'm gonna do a 10.
Alrighty, 9.5, 9.
strong act, well, strong score there.
Yeah, very strong score.
Yeah.
You got a 28.1.
28.1.
Wow, very
nice.
strong. I think that might be his strongest score so far. So let's bring Adam in and let him know.
I am glad that he did this one last
Yes,
for
Adam.
the finale.
Yeah.
Adam.
Mr. Adam.
Hey, what's
Adam.
going on, guys?
What a great
Hey.
choice for your last act. We always were wondering when
honestly,
you were
I
going to
literally-
use your surroundings, and we're really happy that you did.
I threw it together last night, and today it was just something that I literally really came to me. But yeah, I should have said, I was talking to Jesus in the chat, and he was like asking me about the room and stuff. There's nobody else in here, just so you know. There's no like stooge or anything like that, because he thought that, and I was like, oh man, I didn't show the room, but there's not. I just feel that would be cheating. So
yeah,
it's just straight up me.
The room's incredible either way. Like, and I love that you kind of really got your personality across, and we kind of got to see the room, and you could, by seeing the room, you could tell that everything you're doing in the show is really you.
Yeah, thank you.
And because of that,
I was just like, I can't believe he's throwing those comic books on the floor like that. Some of those must be worth a fortune.
And so that was the added shock value. First, you had the bloody nail. Second, you had throwing the precious comic books on the ground. And because of that, you got a straight 10s for personality. And I think your highest score yet, you got a 28.1 average score. So set the bar really high for the finals.
Great job.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. It's been a pleasure. Thank you.
Really appreciate you doing something different and new for the final.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Alrighty, Jesus is up next. Let's see what he's got. Jesus. Can you hear us, Jesus?
Yes, I do.
Alrighty.
Yes.
Jesus. No more green screen, I think. I don't know. I never know what you're preparing, but it's just Jesus.
A green screen, that's a nice one.
So Jesus, we'll be ready whenever you are. We're gonna hang out a little bit and then let us know when you're ready to perform.
Okay, so I am ready. May I start?
Yes, start whenever.
So, well, ladies and gentlemen, the very last round and the very last performance. This time, I feel like the only thing I can do is showing you my whole 1 hour show. I'm going to show you my whole act, okay? Yeah, that's true. And the very first trick I do, it's traveling back in time. So let's try to go back in time, okay? Let me press the going back in time button. So here we... Can you see that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, no. I think we went back in time, but now we do have a timer. Guys, yeah, we went back in time, so we have the timer now. I can do the whole show. there's no, there's no way. No, let's try to. Okay, I will try to do the whole show in just 5 minutes. Okay, so let's choose a card. Blaze, say stop. Okay.
All right,
okay, there's
stop.
no time. This will be your card. I'm going to your card, and I'm going to find it. This is your card. Boom, magic. Okay, let's continue. Maybe we can do something classic. Yeah, I know. Maybe we can do a triumph, so we mix cards facing up with cards facing down. I think that's clear enough for magicians. Okay, clear enough. So let's shuffle a little. There we go. We just have to snap, and boom, there's just one card facing up now. Boom, magic. There's something else. Let's throw. Where's your card now? Let's throw something else. Okay, well, I don't really care. Okay, let's take the ace of clubs. Let's suppose. Oh, here is your card. So let's make an ambitious routine. Okay, so we can put your card over in the middle of the deck. We just have to snap, and here we have the 7 of diamonds. Boom, magic. We can try it again. Okay, we can put it in the middle. We just have to snap, and here we. This. Okay, whatever. Let's try something else. Okay. Boom, magic. Okay, maybe this is not working. Let me do some stage magic now. I think I have a classic here. Maybe I can show you how to make a knot. Yeah. I think I will show you how to make a knot. There we go. So, okay, it looks like knot. Okay.
No.
Let me try something else. Maybe a classic. Okay. Yeah. You're going to love this. This is 10-10-10 in originality. Okay. So let's make a handkerchief. You're going to love this. Let's make a handkerchief. This here. And it's gone. But not only that, we can also make the thumb tip disappear. Gone, okay? And I think this is a boom magic. Okay, what else? Let me use. Okay, a rope. There we go. I think we can make this rope pass through my neck. So here I go. 1, 2. Oh. Wait, wrong hand. There we go. Boom! There it works. That's better. I think I have one last thing. So here we go. Give me a second. So. There we go. For the grand finale. Oh, you don't have the music, do you?
No.
No.
Oh, okay. I will sing it. Okay. Anyway, so this is a serious part. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that was the. Oh, I do have time.
Yes.
Okay. So, well, how's it going?
It's good.
Well, guys, I kind of feel like awkward because I told you to say stop before, and I was like, "This is your card." So, as a magician, I feel kind of bad about doing that. So, I want you to name a card. Please.
All right, name a card. I'll go with the 2 of spades.
The 2 of spades. Are you sure?
Yes.
I mean, you could have said any card in the world. Right?
Yes.
You want to change it?
No.
Look, you said one card, and I have one card here. Which card did you say?
The 2 of spades.
Here we have the 2.
Nice.
Spades. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of my show, but this is not the end of the magic. So I'm going to ask you to find magic in whatever you do. Find magic going on with your friends, enjoying your family, and of course, find magic doing whatever you love. Because our job as magicians is to bring magic to everyone. So boom, magic.
Great job, Jesus.
Thank you so much.
So much fun. Alrighty, Jesus. It's really the end, right, Jesus? Alrighty, we're going to move you out. Yes, we'll have a little chat and we'll see you soon, Jesus. All right.
Wow.
Really fun,
Whew.
very different.
It was fun. I think it wasn't as strong as previous act, as in his previous performance.
Yeah, I agree.
Like I kind of, I'll be honest. Well, I was hoping for something at the end which would have tipped me, but he didn't do it. I thought he was going to turn around and the 7 on the back would have turned to the 2 of spades.
That's what I thought as well. Yeah.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
Which that would have been. I would have been like, okay, that's killer.
Yeah.
Right. But that didn't come, and then I thought, like, yeah, it was slightly anticlimactic.
Especially the final reveal with the 2 of spades coming from his pocket. I was expecting that to be just kind of like a throwaway a little bit almost. I mean, obviously for most people that's a very, very strong effect, but it is an effect that we've all seen before many times, and so interesting. I don't know how I feel score-wise. This is a tough one.
Like I don't think I'll be honest, I think forgive me, I forgot the previous competitor's name.
Adam.
Adam, yeah.
Adam, yeah.
I think Adam's last act was stronger. In regards to his final performance.
Yeah.
Obviously, I think Jesus' act from the last round against Philip, I believe it was like insane.
Yeah.
I would like to see more of that kind of. But yeah.
Yeah, and this is the tough thing with the fact that you need to be ready to perform right after and prepare 2 acts for the day for the finale. And they've been doing new acts, pretty much daily for the past few days, progressing through these rounds. And Adam, I think that he chose a good moment to repeat an act. I think that he chose a good round, the previous one, to repeat an act but add in an extra kicker, and knew that it would be enough point wise to get him the personality and everything to progress. And Jesus went a different route with doing a different act every single time. But I would say out of all of his performances, this was the weakest performance. Whereas I think that Adam's final performance wasn't his weakest. I think that he actually, did one of his better performances. I think that we had different notes when it came to, obviously, the structure of certain things. But we kind of got to see what happens when they have to really throw together an act in a short period of time. It seemed like both of them did that. And wow. I'll bring up the spreadsheet so that we can think about it. I think that it was really funny, the gags. I think that the vanish that he did with the silk was very nice, because he knows that everybody's going to be talking about thumb tips and things, so he just decided to make it a whole gag with that, and I think that was really fun. And I liked all the magician jokes. But
like, I think personality wise he came through strong on that one. I'd still think you get a 9 for personality from me. And I think entertainment for me, it really dropped. I'd go down to, feel bad, but I'd go down to a 6 on entertainment.
Oof, yeah.
On that one. And then creativity, I'd maybe give a 7, because the idea was clearly a strong idea. I just don't think it was executed to the same level as his previous act.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if they were different performers and you compared the previous act that he did to this one, it would be just a no-brainer when it comes to creativity and entertainment and everything. That the previous performance was just, far superior in that sense. But I could tell that, and I was wondering, because I never know what to expect from Jesus. I didn't know if last time when he said at the end of his act, "Can I do the same thing right after this?" I didn't know if he was trying to do that just to kind of bait and switch us, where he would make us have low expectations, then he would blow us away. But I think he was actually not sure if he should just do the same act again, because he probably knew that the other act that he had in mind wasn't as strong. So, I would go for creativity, originality. I would go with a 7.5. I think for entertainment level, I would go with a 7. And for personality, I would give him a 10. What are you thinking, Mike?
Hmm.
What are you saying, Mike?
I think this is such a tough one. The score I have written down is for creativity, originality. I put an 8 for that one. I do have to agree that the entertainment level was just not this is not where it could have been. And that was probably the lowest category for me. So I'll do a 7.5 for entertainment. And then personality, I did an 8.
And then for personality, an 8. All right,
Yeah.
so he gets a final score of 23.5.
Wow.
23.5.
Holy
So
cow.
Jesus' lowest score, I think, of all time. But I mean, honestly, when these two had to go up against each other, based on the fact that Adam had needed to be saved one time for his first performance, he scored ridiculously high, but the other person scored just a bit higher. And also, actually, Adam had a penalty the first round because he had gone overtime by almost 2 minutes. And at the beginning rounds, we had the 5-minute time limit. That's what Jesus was calling back to. Whereas for the finals, we just said, show us your best stuff, no time limit. And Adam ended up, I think, especially for his previous performance, taking advantage of that and saying, okay, I don't have any time limit. Let me take the act that I did before and show it in its full form. And that was really, really strong. Wow. Adam won the 1v1 Magic tournament with a score of 28.1, a really solid score for the finale, especially for having to do 2 acts today. Wow. All right,
Yeah.
let's bring them in and let them know.
Hello, guys.
Hey, guys.
Hello.
Oh,
Hey guys.
yeah.
Hello. Hello.
All right, this better be the end because this is my last hat. That's a lie. I got tons of hats. I got a problem.
Well, guys.
Man.
I'm so happy that you two ended up being the ones in the finale because you both really are just such incredible magicians. And I feel, Jesus, I feel really, really privileged to be introduced to your magic and to have been able to be in your audience because I never would have been able to see your magic or know about you if it weren't for this. And I'm really, really happy that you joined this because you're just creative on another
That's
level.
my pleasure.
Yeah.
And thanks to both of you for sharing your magic with me tonight. You know, it's good to kind of be on the receiving end to experience magic firsthand for myself. So you know, it's nice.
And
Thank you so much, Dynamo.
Thank you.
I mean, Mike, did you want to say anything else before I give the scores?
I don't know. It's gonna be the same thing I've been saying. It's been an absolute pleasure to watch both of you. And I mean, I haven't known or seen any of you two before this tournament, so it's just been so great. Like, and I hope to see more of both of you as well, no matter what happens in this next couple of moments. But yes, great job to the both of you. And yeah, Blaze, you are the designated scorekeeper of the tournament. So.
Yes.
Here we go, guys.
This final round, I think it all came down to the fact that the difficulty in having to do so many acts and having to do a different act every day, and for the final round having to do 2 acts. And I mean, Jesus, you score always across the board crazy high when it comes to personality and creativity and everything. We felt as though this act, compared to your other acts, was a bit of a step down, which I think that you know because you know how much work you put into all of your other acts and how incredible they were. And although we love watching you and we really enjoyed it, you did get a final score of 23.3 compared to Adam's score of a 28.1. So Adam, you have won the 1v1 Magic tournament. Congratulations, man.
I want to say thank you guys so much. I want to say, Jesus, if you would, I really wish the finals were you and Philip because that act was perfection. Perfection. French kiss.
It was just really wonderful. It was just really wonderful. And
thank you guys so much for doing this. Like, you know, I feel just like what Blaze said, privileged to see all these acts. I didn't know any of these cats besides Blaze. before any of this. So, just seeing all this magic being, having to come up with a different act, every day for like 6 days straight has been insane. But it's been a lot of fun getting the creative juices flowing and something to do during quarantine, man. It's been a blast.
It
Cool,
it was just so amazing. I hope both of you jump in some of the jams that we have on the Discord server and hang out with us in the future. Jesus, I was asking a bunch of magicians. I was asking well, we were talking for a while about your act yesterday after you performed with Laura London, and then I was asking Matt Franco last night about if he had any idea where that trick with the clamp was from. We were all totally fooled by it, and I mean, you've just consistently blown us away, and you should be so proud of getting second place. I'm going to reach out to you and see what we can do when it comes to any kind of second place thing, and I also think that you would be deserving of getting a special rank on the server for international champion, regardless. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this. Congratulations, and
Good job, guys.
Thank you guys. Thank you so
Alrighty.
much.
Well, we will move you back down, and we will just give a quick wrap up to everybody in the audience. But we'll see you both real soon. Hang out for a little bit.
See you.
Congrats, guys.
See you, Jesus. Thank you again for being a part of
See
this.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.
All right. Wow. Huh. What a crazy 9 days this has been, Mike. Just back to back magic for hours and hours every day.
It's kind of bittersweet, that it's coming to an end, the first season. And I mean, I'm so happy with the outcome of everything. And I think this has been really inspiring to a lot of people, and especially the competitors who have gotten eliminated early on in the tournament have been messaging us and saying, what a great opportunity it's been. And it's kind of re-inspired them and re-sparked that passion that they have for magic to keep going. And it's been awesome. And yeah, thank you so much, Dynamo, for being a part of this on the finale day as well. So
we really
appreciate
thank
it.
you, man. Thank you for having me.
How has your experience been as a guest judge?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been inspiring and just good to, like I said, be on, to watch good magic.
I mean, we've had some really, really incredible performers. I think everybody that performed today was deserving of being in the finals, and congratulations again to Adam Parisi. You are the winner of the first ever 1v1 Magic tournament. We definitely plan to do more in the future. So a big thank you again to Mike Martinez for being the co-host for this, and for being also the founder of the Magic Discord, and a big thank you to the moderators, the staff again that we thanked earlier that have been helping out, Giselle and Leo and Travis, and you can see their social medias all in the chat. And I'd also just like to give a huge thank you to all of the guest judges every single day. We had Spidey, Jeremy Griffith, Chloe Crawford, Ryan Edwards, Jackie Yu, Anna de Guzman, Albert Chang, Laura London, and Dynamo. You've all been incredible judges, and thank you. And we will... Oh, they just jumped in. So thank you guys so much for being a part of this.
Crashing the party.
Congratulations to Adam again, and thank you to the 50 competitors for being a part of this. You've shared with us some really incredible magic, and it's been very inspiring. And now we'll end the stream for the final time of 1v1 Magic. Congrats again to Adam. We'll reach out to you with your prize. Thanks again, Dynamo, for being a part of this. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, guys.